Hello everyone, today I'm going to explain 5 technical questions from the CCNA exam. Let's start with the first question. Alright, the first question asks us, in which 2 ways can password managers reduce the likelihood of hackers stealing users' passwords? What is the probability of passwords being stolen? There are 5 options for this question. It's a multiple choice question, and we're supposed to select 2. The correct answers are actually A and E. Let's talk about what these are. Basically, they encourage users to create stronger passwords, and that's correct. And then there's option E, which is that it prevents passwords from being recorded on infected devices. This and the website option prevent keylogging, so that's correct. The other descriptions are incorrect. They're a bit long, so I won't read them out loud. You can take a look yourself. Their descriptions are wrong. So the correct answers are A and E. Let's look at the correct answers, A and E. All right, question 2. The second question asks, what is the purpose of implementing private IPv4 addresses on a network? The purpose is actually quite simple. It means providing extra protection for information exposed to the internet, right? That is my internal private address versus the public network. External traffic can't actively initiate access to my private address, right? So the correct answer is A. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, this option, right? Choose A. Okay, now on to question 3. What is the third question? It's about, well, I won't take a screenshot for this one. It asks, dynamic ARP inspection can mitigate which type of attack? This is about attacks. This one is DDoS attack. This one is malware. Then this one is man-in-the-middle attack. And this one is worm attack. So what about dynamic ARP? Its detection is a kind of this security feature of the switch is used to check the legitimacy of ARP data and prevent ARP spoofing. Right? ARP spoofing is usually used for man-in-the-middle attacks, which is option C, man-in-the-middle attack. So the correct answer to this question is C. Now let's look at question 4. Question 4 asks us, what is the function of remote access VPN? Remote access, VPN. So among these 4 options, well, option A says to establish a secure channel between 2 branch offices, but these things can't provide a secure channel at all, right? They can't provide secure encryption and authentication. It only establishes a channel, so the secure channel part is wrong. The mistake is right here, isn't it? Then option B says that while using an encrypted tunnel, it can protect the privacy of multiple users. That's also not correct. It can't provide protection, right? It can't protect the privacy of multiple users. So this one, option B, is also wrong. It's not rigorous enough, not accurate enough. The description isn't precise. Option C is about when the user connects to the company's internal network. The network needs to be used. This is also the same, all these ambiguous statements. Then let's look at option D, which is that it allows users to access internal resources through this secure channel. Actually, this one is also wrong. This so-called security, it doesn't actually mention security, right? So this part shouldn't really be related to security. So for this question, the closest options are D and C. They're pretty much the same. But C only recognizes, it emphasizes connecting to the company, right? It doesn't mention accessing resources. Option D, on the other hand, talks about accessing resources. So we consider D to be correct. Yeah, D is correct. All right, choose D. Question 5 is a multiple choice question. It says, when the network is in the IT equipment room, when it's in the IT equipment room, so in the office area outside the IT equipment room, in order to prevent misuse, to prevent which 2 things from being exploited? The options are, how should I put this? when it comes to our equipment, the device interfaces, if I connect a terminal or connect something else, and then the switch still has several other ports, right? How do we defend these unused ports? Like if someone brings a computer and plugs it in, how do we handle that situation? Right? Then it asks, among the following descriptions, which ones are correct? Choose two. And then the correct answer is D, which is to implement port authentication. Right? So for these unused ports on the device, earlier I erased it, but originally there was a connection here and another connection here, right? So when there are connections here and then there are these unused ports. So for these ports, we either implement port authentication, right? Or we can just shut down these ports directly. This way we can protect these ports, right? Okay, so the correct answers are D and E. Let's take a look at the correct answers. D and E. All right, submit. If you want to learn Cisco technologies or access Cisco question banks, please send me a private message or comment below for technical discussions.